Hey there. For those of you who are new here, I am Danielle. I am the owner of Farmat Co., which is a kitchen garden design, coaching, and consulting business. But I'm also the head gardener at Traders Point Creamery in the Chef's Garden. So welcome. And today though, what I have to bring to you is a day spent with Karen Burr from Materia Medica in Greenwood, Indiana. She came out and we had the most incredible day where she took me around my garden and my property and taught me what I have growing here and things that I can use, like all of these herbal remedies for my family. I mean, there is so much here that we literally just cut today. And some of the things are gourd slime, which doesn't sound very appealing, but helps with acid reflux. And it includes calendula, okra leaves, velvet leaf, plantain, peaches. Then we have a facial toner mist that my girls are interested in. It's antimicrobial, healing, antifungal, and that includes feverfew, plantain, calendula, wormwood. These are all things that we're growing here on my property that Karen recognized and had me harvest, and we went into my kitchen today and we put all of it together in a matter of 5 hours from start to finish. I mean, here we have dockseed. That looks like a weed. I would have pulled it out, but she said, no, grind it up, put it into your muffins and baked goods. Wild cherry bark, letting it air dry out so that we can use it in cough syrup. What do we have here? A combination of skullcap, lavender, catnip, and motherwort, which helps with anxiety and calming. It has so many minerals. She combined it with glycerin and brandy. And we're gonna just let this sit for 4 to 6 weeks and then strain it off. And it's gonna be a wonderful remedy that I can go to when my family members are feeling any of these symptoms. Over here, we have an oxymel for cough syrup, which included wild grape, motherwort, mullein, horehound, cayenne, and my own apple cider vinegar that I made from the apple scraps from my apple orchard. And right behind me, I don't want to forget, if you can see it hanging there, is all of these dried plants that I'm going to use in tea. I mean, it was just remarkable to be able to spend this time with Karen. She's been a longtime friend of mine. I often call her or text her with questions of what I can give to my family when I don't want to just give them something over the counter. I want to give them something that helps them from the inside out, which is a big thing that Karen really stresses, is that what is going on inside that is causing some of these outwardly ailments. And so Karen is a clinical herbalist. Her company is called Materia Medica. She's in Greenwood, Indiana. And at her location, it's an apothecary. It's a wild food bar. It's a spa where you can go and get herbal facials. And she just is a plethora of information. I mean, truly. This video is about an hour or so long, but I would really recommend that, even though the sound is bad, I must preface that the microphones were not working as well as I had hoped, but I didn't want you to miss anything that she was saying as she was walking around, because literally as she's walking and looking at all of the plants that are growing, weeds, what I thought were weeds, she's just like pointing out one thing after the other, what its value is and its purpose. And if we could just all, this is something that she said, if we could just all look outside our door and see all of this so that's what she is to me. She's a dear friend. We've known each other for several years now. Excuse me. And I, like I said, I will text her, I will call her, but to have her come out and walk around my property with me was invaluable. It truly is. I mean, she is worth her weight in gold. And so, again, I would just really stress to you to take this opportunity to listen in and watch her as she walks and talks about the healing attributes of all of these plants. It's truly an hour well spent. So thank you for being here. Again, my name is Danielle, for those of you who don't know me. And if you're interested in building a kitchen garden, or if you just need a little extra help, please reach out to me. But I'm going to have Karen's information listed so that if you would like to reach out to her, which I would highly recommend, you can do so. So here we go. Here we are in my home garden, and I have a special guest, very dear friend of mine, Karen Burr from Materia Medica, with us today. She's going to be walking me around my garden and teaching me what I have already growing here that can help me and my family with making teas and just herbal remedies that I can grow together here with my family. And I met Karen at the Chef's Garden at Traders Point Creamery a couple years ago, and she taught me so much and got me so excited about these special plants that do more than just end up on our plate. So Karen, will you tell us a little bit about what you do and kind of give them an education?
Yeah, so I'm a holistic health practitioner and a clinical herbalist that specializes in folk medicine and wild food nutrition and all things gardening. And Danielle has so much more than just in her gardens. I've already noticed so much medicine just in her natural landscape. But we were just talking about how it's so important, and I think we've all learned this through the years with things that we've all lived through together, that it's so important to create your own, not only grow your own food. I just don't understand why people don't. You can grow stuff in the smallest of areas, but to grow your own food, to be more sustainable, to be less reliant on systems, right? And to grow your own remedies, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason that we can't and no reason why we shouldn't. And what you're doing here, up here in Zionsville, with her farm stand and what she's created is going to be so amazing for this community. So I can't wait to help you be a part of learning more of how to grow your business with what you're doing up here, because it's going to be awesome and it's so needed.
Yes. I've been growing, I've been a gardener for 15 years, but this is an area that I just never focused on. And to tell you the truth, I was a little afraid to kind of step into, the medicinal side of things. So I'm so excited for you to be here and just to point out what I probably don't even know is growing in my garden. And so we want to bring you guys along with us today and see what we're growing, see what Karen finds, and then we're going to end up in the kitchen and we're going to put some things together. So come along.
Oh, you've got your wormwood. This one tastes so bad. Have you ever tried to eat this one? Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Don't. Well, this is the plants, have you seen where everybody is convinced they have toxic parasites?
Yes.
That would be this.
Wormwood, black walnut,
There's different types. Yeah, there's different types of artemisias. There's a lot of them. This one is your really, they're all very strong. Mugwort is an artemisia, right? Artemisia annua, which is your sweet Annie, which is one of my favorites. But this one is your classic wormwood that you would tincture. And then you would use it as a tincture. I like to use it topically. So this one would be really good for Bryn. I like to use it for different bacterial infections on the skin also. It's also great for poison ivy. It's an amazing anti-inflammatory, but it tastes horrible. Don't ever make a tea out of this. No. And I always, have you eaten it? Always taste your herbs.
Okay.
That's called organoleptics. So that way you know the potency and the power of those plants,
Okay.
because that way you can taste it and know.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the wormwood that they made. What's that liquor?
Absinthe.
So this is what absinthe is made out of.
Okay.
So skull cap. So this one you would use.
So
to
tell
struggle.
me how you would cut this.
Do you have lavender?
Lavender's in there.
Okay. So you could make like a blend.
Okay.
Because skull cap. This. So you have.
So tell me what would you cut?
Oh.
Because there's just the leaf part, and then
Yeah.
there's the flowery.
So like start
seedy.
down at the base, and then just start cutting just above the roots there, like that. And then you can make a beautiful, relaxing sleep anti-anxiety tincture, right?
Okay. Is that about the amount,
Because
or
this
should I
is
get a
good.
little more?
How big of a jar are you making?
I don't know. What do you suggest?
If you're just doing like a 32-ounce mason jar, that's perfect.
That's perfect. Okay.
That's perfect.
And not any of these leaves. You like all that?
Yeah, because you want it to where you've got the seeds in there too.
Okay.
The seeds and the flowers.
So this you're saying with lavender.
If you did this with lavender, which lowers cortisol,
Okay.
and then if you have catnip,
I do.
oh my gosh, that would be such an amazing, that's going to be an amazing tincture for any type of high anxiety,
Oh my goodness.
sleep,
I think I need
promote
more. I think I need a lot more.
to promote amazing relaxation.
Because it's
Yes.
September. Don't we want to
See?
get these before things start to die?
Yes, like I'm out cutting like all day yesterday.
lot.
I was out.
I think we need to get more.
Yes.
Okay.
So as much as you're gonna make, now skull cap doesn't, people will put it in a tea, but it loses its potency.
Okay,
So
so
it's
those
always best to do a tincture of this,
I think so.
of this
Okay.
plant.
And this is for anxiety and
Very, very, yes.
okay.
So this is scutularia,
Yep.
and there's bicol, which
Yes.
is the Chinese skull cap, and that's
You
where,
asked me.
well, no, because I want bicol, and nobody's growing bicol right now.
Well, next year I'll grow it for
I
you.
know, well, I know. I was like, I ordered the wrong seeds. I got scutularia again,
Yeah.
which is an amazing relaxant, but bicol is outstanding for viral activity in the body.
Okay. So isn't that fun? Okay, so there's different. You're getting different benefits from the different varieties.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right, so we're doing the lavender
And then some
the-
catnip.
and the catnip.
Catnip, if you remember from Gardening for Your Health,
Yes.
has the chemical in it that I can't pronounce because it's like this long,
Yeah.
that promotes relaxation and sleep. I make bath soaks out of clary sage, and then I will cut small amounts of it into tea blends because it's so strong.
Okay, so it's a female hormonal thing, right?
The essential oil works better that way.
Okay.
So it's like different. But I'll put a little bit of it. It was primarily used for leukemia,
Whoa.
blood-borne cancers. I know, but I'm not trained
Right,
on how to do
right.
that.
So, okay, so should I,
Yeah.
so then I, as a very beginner,
Mhm.
shouldn't do anything with clary sage.
Yeah, you could put it in tea blends.
You can put
And
it
if
in
you're
tea.
going to make fun bath soaks from the garden, it's wonderful with that. But so taste
Right.
a little nibble of your leaf. You've got to taste these plants so you know how strong they are.
What did you call that? When you taste your own?
Organoleptics.
Organoleptic.
See how strong that is?
Mhm.
So if you had a ton of that in a tea blend, it'd be like,
Yeah.
and because it's so high in essential oil content, that would be hard on the kidneys.
Okay. Okay.
See?
Yeah.
So it's knowing your plants.
Yes.
And then knowing, just like tasting this. This is one of the most bitter plants ever. That it's just
Horrible. Horrible.
so bad.
Okay, so I'm not going to clip any clary sage right now, right? No.
Mm-mm.
What about horehound?
Horehound tastes awful. Have you tasted it?
No. Let me
Okay.
taste this.
Yep. Because you can reach for your basil to get the palate, get it out of your palate.
Yeah. Bad. Real bad. So the
Yep.
so bitter.
So bad.
So this is what they make the cough drops out
There's
of.
a whole reason that it's coated in sugar, and now you know why.
Oh.
Yep. Now they used to coat it in molasses.
Yeah.
Like back when our grandparents were
Which
young.
is the good that you
But now it's coated in corn syrup.
and corn syrup.
It's a joke. So all of my horehound goes into an oxymil, and I make cough syrups out of it.
Okay.
I was gonna say get it out of your palate or take
Oh, yeah.
lemon verbena.
Yeah, right. Give me some of the lemon verbena.
In order to truly know your plants, you have to be able to taste and smell how
Mhm.
strong they are.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was this brand new budding herbalist I was making all these tea blends based on function, right? These herbal actions and blah, blah, blah. So I would throw all these plants together, and they were the most unpalatable, disgusting blends ever because I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
And people were like, these just taste so bad. I could never drink these. And I'm like, but you have to because they're going to help. And then I tasted it and I'm like, that's awful.
Awful.
Yep.
So should I cut some of this today and we'll make cough syrup?
Yep. Let's make some cough syrup.
Okay. Now it has the little buddy things. Is that, am I not?
Yeah.
I never know like when the past the point of.
Absolutely.
So I created this little medicinal wheel this year. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm doing this. I need Karen.
I use my marigolds in tea blends.
You do?
Uh-huh. Look at that bumble.
So this is this variety is like the giant one. It's the first time I'm growing them. And
Yes.
so
When the
pretty.
flowers are out, I always take about half my flowers and leave half for the bumbles.
Yes.
And then I put them in my freeze dryer. You could just let them air dry, or you could even put them in a dehydrator.
So this, I mean, you get a lot of bang for your buck with these big ones.
Oh yeah, and they're beautiful. In
Yeah.
tea blends, they're gorgeous.
Okay.
And they taste kind of good in tea. They have a soft, subtle flavor.
Okay.
And they just look so pretty.
Obviously, nothing is sprayed. Nothing.
Oh, gosh,
That's
no.
the big thing. You don't want to ever.
No.
That's
And over here you have your thistles.
yes.
And I
Got
love,
it.
I'm still digging up my thistles. So of course milk thistle, you know, is the highest in similarian, which is so liver protective. But all thistles are so medicinal and so nutritious.
Okay.
So at the farm dinner that we had and at the apothecary, I'll take my thistles.
Yeah.
The roots, the whole plant, root all the way up when they're like this, and they're still like young and tender. And I throw them in my Vitamix with fresh apples and ginger, and I serve them as a liver tonic.
Oh my
So
gosh.
good.
Oh my
So
gosh.
good. Because they don't have much flavor.
Okay.
They're kind of bland. They don't have a lot of flavor.
Okay. So these weedy thistles that we all think are just no good.
Oh yeah, they're amazing.
You chop up
Yep,
and
that's
you.
a goldenrod, but yes, right here.
Oh my goodness. See.
Yes, I love. Now I get it. They're especially your Canadian thistles are invasive. I get
Yes.
it, but they pop up to heal our soil. So they'll stay until they know that they're no longer needed, and then they leave anyway.
Yeah.
But I do get it when you have a garden bed if the thistles were taking over. But now that you know what to use with them,
Yeah.
do with them, I tell people all the time, don't spray them, don't kill them. Just get in there, dig them up, and take them into your kitchen.
Yes.
Like make juices out of them.
Yes.
They're amazing.
Okay, so should we take some calendula in today? But this is going to be for our salves and stuff, right? This is
Yeah, so those
skin.
you can. I use them internal. So I use them. So anytime you hear the word topical, that's both internal, so like ear, nose, and throat, topical mucous membranes, all of that. So you can use them for skin, absolutely. I love them for stomach ulcers, acid reflux, GERD, IBS.
Oh, my
all those
husband
things.
has acid reflux
Yeah.
so bad.
Well, let's make him a blend today.
Okay.
We'll make him an oxamil with some plantain leaves and some calendula and some marshmallow. And we'll make some of the same
those.
formulas that I make at the apothecary.
Yay! I'll be so happy.
But yeah, you can use it, and you can use the leaves too, topically. There's just a higher resin content. Perfect. We'll make him a nice big acid reflux blend. That's awesome.
Hey, okay, and so then this holy basil. Now, I've had a holy basil variety that was much more fragrant than this
Mhm.
one. This one is not as fragrant as I remember it, and that was what I absolutely loved about holy basil. I mean, obviously, it's amazing in
Interesting.
all kinds of other ways, but like it has a nice scent, but and the other one was so fragrant, more purple, I think is what it
Yeah.
was. So I don't know what.
I wonder what variety
Variety.
that is.
Yeah. So the holy basil is tea, right?
Mhm.
I mean, that's just like calming tea.
I don't really put it in anything but tea
Yeah.
because it's just so perfect. I mean, it's just magical
Yes.
as a tea. Can you imagine just even right now,
The
like a
lemon
cup of
verbena.
lemon verbena, like you could just do so much. Just come out and clip some lavender and lemon. Like you've got the most beautiful tea blend with all of this right here. The lemon verbena, the tulsi, the and then your lemongrass. So
Yay!
when you realize everything that you have, every day you can create a different formula.
Right.
See what I mean? It's
Yes.
beautiful. And then you've got your mulberries that are going right now. So you're going to want to get mulberry leaves as much as you can before they start to die off.
Okay.
So mulberry was always traditional Chinese medicine for respiratory and lung,
Okay.
right? Because these also have a demulcent action to them. Not as much as like a velvet leaf or a marshmallow or okra, but it has them. But they're also high in every B vitamin except for B12. That's a bacteria from animals.
Yes.
And they're extremely high in folate.
Okay.
So they're amazing that way. So I make tons of juices,
Okay.
teas,
So let's
smoothie
do-
blends, and they go in all my pregnancy blends. Hi, Hazel.
And so I'm gonna just, I don't have a freeze dryer, so I'm just gonna air dry these and use them that way, or do them fresh.
Yeah, just let them air dry. I just
Okay.
hang them.
Okay.
Let them dry. Absolutely.
And you're saying I need to get as much as I can before they,
before the frost, you've got
yeah,
you've got the whole month.
yeah,
And we've
till
got
the end of
the
the
rest
middle of
of the
October.
month is going to be like high 70s, 80s. So
I know, yeah.
it's going to be beautiful.
And this is goldenrod.
That's your goldenrod.
Yep.
This is the time to harvest.
I started picking some of this.
Yep.
I love that. I always thought that this was the thing that caused allergies.
No.
I learned that this
It's
is
amazing.
actually what helps it.
So it's really high in quercetin, but quercetin isn't water soluble,
Okay.
right? So you can tincture this, but then you'll want to do that double, right? So a fresh plant tincture with alcohol and vinegar and blend the two together.
Okay.
That way you can pull more of the chemistry out of the plant. But I love it as a tea or just mucous membranes. It's amazing for all things kidneys, your kidneys, UTIs, bladder. It's great for sore throats. So just think mucous membranes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's wonderful to make a tea out of it and add in some nutty salt and use it as a nasal spray. It's just, there's so much. So this is the time of year when I cut, and I've got it just hanging.
Yes.
Because you've got to hang it where it's out of the heat or it'll poof like a dandelion.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then it goes into jars and that way I have it all winter
Wow.
until the next season.
Okay.
I know.
And then so how do you, so you hang it to dry.
Yep.
And then you just chop it up in, or
Mhm.
like, okay.
Take the leaves, strip the leaves off because you don't want the stem.
Okay,
So
right.
keep the flowers.
And the
and the
leaves.
leaves.
And you
And then
just
just
crinkle them out
compost the
and they're
stem.
in a tea
Yeah,
for all the mucus stuff.
absolutely. They
Oh
pair
my
really well with mint because they have a
Okay.
slight minty flavor.
Okay.
Slight minty flavor.
Oh, I've got the chocolate mint back there and the regular mint as
Oh,
well.
your chamomile looks so pretty.
Yeah, well, that's like just starting, but
Oh, your feverfew. Mine is like dying out.
well, mine looks like it's dying out.
I know I've got to tincture it right now. I'm like really bad. I've got to get to it because I make an anti-inflammatory blend with peach leaves.
So I got the lemon verbena and okay, so we were gonna do the tulsi basil, lemon verbena, some lemongrass over here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so fun.
And this in here. Do I pull it up on the root or do I just clip it?
For which one?
The lemongrass.
Oh no, not the, I don't use the root. I know you buy it in the grocery store that way. You can, but I don't want to kill mine, so
Yeah.
I just use
okay,
the
so I
grass.
just cut it like that. Okay, perfect. And then we had some lavender. Okay, and so feverfew, what do I do with it?
Feverfew is another one. I'll put feverfew in tea blends as long as you have a lot of aromatic plants with it. So taste a leaf, and you're going to taste the salicylates, which is what it tastes like aspirin.
Yes.
It tastes like you're eating a crushed aspirin.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It does.
It's that's the salicylic acid.
Oh my
It's amazing for topical, so that's a really good one for Bryn. And how's Dante's face?
Bronte.
Bronte. I always call it.
She wants to, like, for like scarring
Yes.
and inflammation.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
And
Yes.
like general, like she wants like a every night kind of like wash or whatever.
Yes. So your feverfew is great topical. Your wormwood is great for that. Your basil is great for that. The lemongrass is great for that. your calendulas, like everything right here.
So tell me what I should take of the feverfew.
So take like one whole bunch of it,
Okay.
and let's make them like a topical. I'm sorry, Bumble, I don't have anything. And let's make them a this is where we're gonna do some alcohol and glycerin.
Okay.
We'll make them a topical application.
Wormwood, feverfew. What was the other thing you said for the skin for
We'll
the
do
girls?
some plantains and calendula.
Okay, we got the calendula. I don't know if I have plantain.
Oh yeah, you do. It's everywhere.
Okay. All right. And then
There's one right here.
okay, so I also have over here motherwort and elecampane.
Oh, elecampane. You can use your leaves and your flowers in tea blends.
Okay.
The roots you don't want to dig up until October-ish.
Okay.
Way too early to dig up the roots. And then motherwort is another one of those that you would want to put in a tincture form. And it's great for cough syrups. It's great for, it's a muscle relaxer. Or is extremely bitter. You can put it in tea formulas. It just would have to be with highly aromatic plants because it tastes terrible.
Okay.
It's another one of those. I like to use it in cough syrups
Okay.
because it's very relaxant, right? I like to use it in cardiovascular formulas for people with high blood pressure. And these are just supports, right? They're not like a cure
Right.
or anything. You have to be careful with menstruation,
Yeah.
right? Because
So the young girls.
It's-
That's
it's an emmenagogue. So let's say you have a 16-year-old that still has never started menstruating, right? There's so many reasons to that. But a support that can be used is by giving them a tincture
okay.
of this plant to help bring on menstruation because it brings blood flow and circulation down to those reproductive organs.
Okay.
Right? So there again, every plant in this garden can do like 500 different things in the body.
Amazing.
And that's why we can never like pigeonhole them to where this herb is just good for this.
Yeah.
Because they do so many things. But I have a lot of motherwort and I put it in cardiovascular formulas and I put it in hormonal formulas
Okay.
and then I put it in I make cough syrups out of it too.
Okay.
So it helps with those spasms. It's because it's so relaxing
Okay.
to the tissues. But yeah, it's very calming and nourishing. It's
So would I
great
let it
for-
dry for the cough syrup, or would you put it in a
No.
tincture right away?
No, we
Like-
can add it to your cough syrup because
Okay.
we're gonna make one today.
Okay.
But
Are you going to remember
It's a-
these when I like
yeah.
make just a bundle?
I do it every day. It's my everyday life. But it's an amazing herb for post-menopause.
That's
Right.
me.
That post-menopause where you don't have the same levels of like progesterone, right? Which is
Right.
that control. Well, it helps to support a relaxing nervous system, right?
Yeah.
That in a like your sleep formula or like tea for women who struggle to sleep post-menopause. Like I wake up every night or I just can't get to sleep.
Hot
And-
flashes. and-
Yes, like all the things is
Mhm.
just so relaxing
Yeah.
to the system.
Okay.
I'm actually making motherwort extracts today out of my garden.
You are?
Yeah, because it's ready. It's ready to go.
It's ready. So it is so beautiful. And
I
the
know.
pollinators, oh my
Love it.
gosh, when it's in bloom, this and the hyssop,
Yeah.
these two back to back are like pollinator paradise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is, so even though these leaves are starting to look not so great, I'm still
Yeah.
harvesting them.
You can still use them.
Okay.
Crumple them up, put them in. Now remember, marshmallow, when you have those demulcents like that, heat will kill its medicine.
Yeah.
So marshmallow is always something that you want to be blended into cold or room temperature water.
Okay.
Emulsify it and let it just sit overnight.
Okay.
And then you strain it and use it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but it makes great washes.
So we put this, you instructed Bryn and I to put this in jojoba
Uh-huh.
and calendula.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was that first one that we did. And we actually
Yeah.
just jarred it up and we let it sit in the jojoba for a while, a couple
Mhm.
weeks or so.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is
She
that,
loved it.
yeah, she loved it.
She loved it.
She made more.
Absolutely.
She's growing some as well. Okay, so I'm using the leaves, not the seeds, leaves and roots.
Yes.
A little bit of the root.
Yeah, take the seeds and just sprinkle them. I'm always like, okay. Have all these beautiful marshmallows just kind of everywhere. And you're like, no, I don't want them everywhere else.
I'm trying to grow some vegetables.
I
here.
know. I'm like, tomato leaves are still on. You should make sure you get your tomato leaves.
Oh, what do I do?
They're amazing as a cooked green.
Oh,
And they make the best tea. I'm sorry. They make the best tea.
What?
Here, taste
I have
just
never.
a little bit. I love to pair tomato leaves with Ceylon cinnamon and tulsi, and they make an awesome tea blend.
What is it? How does it benefit you?
Well, tomato leaves are actually higher in nutrition and lycopene than the actual tomato.
Really?
Cool.
Oh my gosh,
So
let's take some.
This is the time of year where I take all my tomato leaves, they hang up, and then I take all of them and they dry and they go into a jar.
How wonderful is that?
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
And this is the time of year to get them.
So like pink eye.
Yeah, like pink eye, conjunctivitis, then you can be like, it's fine, mom's got it. And then go into the kitchen, grab some of your dried chamomile, your dried fennel, make a tea out of it, and then do eye rinses, eye soaps with little eye cups. I do them at the apothecary.
Yeah.
So we do breathing treatments, and we do eye treatments, and we do sinus remedy and GI. So all things mucous membranes. And then those are what we would consider like acute appointments, right?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't just food, but I can come out there for any ailment you would actually have. You would already know how to walk out in your gardens and know exactly what to use. But not just the gardens, everything around you. Like are those apple trees?
Yes, a pear.
Yes.
Pear's there and apple. We have apples in the
Pear
orchard.
and apple.
Uh-huh.
So, using your apple bark has a chemical in it that's amazing for acid reflux.
My
Right?
husband.
So like apple bark tea. So it has a specific tannin inside of it, and I can't rattle it off, but that tannin as like a boiled down tea helps to strengthen the esophageal sphincter. So that way it's like up and down, right? So just knowing
Apple
these
bark
things
tea. Oh my goodness.
is so important.
We need to get that
To
for him.
just know is so important. Look at all that, isn't that beautiful? Well, and then all your zinnia flowers, you
Yes.
can use those in your teas.
What?
Yes,
Oh
all
my
of
gosh.
it. Are you going dahlias?
Oh, I could take you out to the. I'm a ton of dahlias.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. I grow dahlias for the roots, and the
Okay.
whole plant is
The
edible.
tuber?
Yeah, it's a vegetable. It's a starchy vegetable that I use to make for people with.
Had no idea.
So when you have leaky gut, they're like, "Oh, you've got all this stuff, and you need to take all these probiotics, and then you wonder why you're never better."
Okay,
Exactly.
so zinnia flower, I
so
can
many processes.
I can cut for tea.
Yeah, just plop your flowers and then use
Oh
them. They're
my
just amazing.
goodness. How pretty of a tea would that make?
Exactly.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
beautiful.
Do you have to dry it or no?
Yeah.
Dry it out? Okay.
Yep, just let it air dry. It will just
Wow.
air dry beautifully.
Like, oh, I've
Yeah,
got.
that you could. Oh my gosh, I'm sure selling that is.
Oh,
gorgeous.
this
We're
would
gonna
be
get her a
so
little
pretty
farm
on the
stand
farm
coat.
stand.
Yes.
Okay, I'm cutting the okra for the acid reflux. I've got the red and the green. So leaves, some leaves and the fruit.
Oh, and your thyme. Oh, I love it. You're growing your purslane. I was doing purslane juices at the Wild Food Bar this year.
Yum. Talk about mucilage.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that you have the Lord's Prayer out here.
Yes. So raspberry leaf, isn't raspberry leaf good for something?
Heck yeah. That's what's used too. It's so many things. It's tonifying for the tissues. So all of your berry leaves are like your blackberry here,
Uh-huh.
and then your raspberry leaves.
So this is good for skin?
Yeah, you can make toners with it, but it's popular. People buy so your blackberry leaves, your raspberry leaves, your strawberry leaves, they're all high in tannins.
Yes.
So they're great if somebody gets a nasty stomach bug and they have like diarrhea,
Okay.
right? And then you drink that as like a tea,
Okay.
and that tannic acid goes in there and it tightens and tones and pulls all the water out of the colon.
Oh my goodness.
So you only use it temporarily because you don't want it to create constipation.
Okay.
See what I mean?
The opposite, yes.
But they're also used in pregnancy. I usually put raspberry leaves primarily because it tones the uterus. Very tightening and toning of the uterus to help hold the baby in there.
Nice.
So yes, amazing.
Got to do that.
Oh, you've got some wild amaranth here. Or did you plant it?
No, I didn't plant
Yeah.
it.
So wild amaranth, you can use the leaves And then these aren't quite ready yet,
Okay.
but they'll turn into the seeds. And it's just amaranth. So then you can use the seeds. Do you have a grain mill?
Uh-huh.
So I'll take my amaranth seeds with my like einkorn or emmer or
Yeah.
spelt, and then I mill them all together to bake with. So then I did that last week. I was doing dock seeds. I did some amaranth, and then I made muffins out of them at the Wild Food Bar.
Yum!
So yeah, but the leaves, the amaranth leaves, are food. It's just like if you were growing amaranth. So yeah, and that's wild.
That's amazing.
Yes,
That is so crazy.
just wild. They call it pigweed.
Yes.
It's everywhere.
It's just unreal that like this stuff just, if you just let it grow, there's so much, like this to me was so out of control, and I'm like, I've got to get in there and weed. So I just made this cutting garden this year. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a U-cut or if, you know, so I just did a practice run. But the bouquets have been selling like crazy at the farm stand.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the sunflowers. This is so pretty. Wow. What are those?
That is a type of celosia.
Man, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that incredible?
Can you eat that?
It seems like it's in the amaranth family a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
then all the dahlias. You were asking about the dahlias. So okay.
Oh
So
my gosh.
when I dig those up in the fall,
Yes,
like,
they're tubers. They're like potatoes.
oh my gosh.
Okay, so I make Keystone strains. Oh my gosh.
And the cosmos.
Yes. Hi, little bundle.
I mean, you talk about. I mean,
Ah, pollinators.
the pollinators are going mad in here.
So I make what's called Keystone strains of bacteria.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Bryn, I had her using it on her, one of them on her face. And so this year I grew dahlias and sunchokes to be able to use as an inulin source
Okay.
for my they're like medicinal yogurt strains, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what Keystone strains are?
No.
So a Keystone strain is responsible for like 50 different processes in the body.
Okay.
They're like think of them as a leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need these keystone species, keystone strains.
Got it.
And so I like to use wild nutrition. So right now I've been making a bunch with burdock roots. I just need stuff that's high in inulin
Yeah.
so that it will feed, the bacteria will feed off of it.
Okay.
So I grew a bunch of dahlias to have a different nutrient value in my keystone strains. So
Interesting.
it's super nerdy.
Yeah.
I
So
love it.
the dahlia tuber with the burdock root
And the sunchokes.
and the sunchokes.
But they're like a potato.
Yeah.
So you can grow them and then you can eat the leaves and the flowers.
You can?
Yeah, the whole plant's edible.
I didn't know that.
Absolutely. So there again, you've got dahlia tea, right? Dahlia infused honey, dahlia just add them to your you're just gonna have, and I want to see videos and pictures
Of all
of it.
tea blends, my
Of all of
fall
it.
tea blends.
Yes, my first dahlia started blooming yesterday, and I was like, oh, I love them so much. They're just outstanding. And there's a lot of research with dahlia flowers that are helping with type 2 diabetes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really cool. These plants just have all the answers. They do.
I'm so humbled.
We're just so disconnected. That's what I meant. Like, we need to bring back a state of connection. So then if we don't have access, then we know we can reach for something that's maybe not as natural.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
we just need more. There's too many people telling us that there's only one way.
Right.
And so it's not that I want to tell people that there's only one way. Like, you have to go straight to the garden. Not everybody can do that. But I think these are edible. I think they are.
Okay.
Because I think I saw something about Baker Creek on Baker Creek Instagram about it.
That the okay, we got to look it up.
I know.
But you have to come down here and see. I mean, just this.
Man, that
Sunflower.
beautiful sunflower.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, I gotta turn this. Have you ever heard of Lysianthus?
Oh yeah, I grow it.
Gosh,
Beautiful.
it's so beautiful.
So pretty.
Boy, is she a prima donna! Such a prima donna. How to grow takes forever.
Look at all that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so back here. Look at these that grow like brains.
The coxcombs.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
Isn't it unbelievable? Like, really?
Wow.
I mean,
Man.
look at this over here.
Wow. They're just
Variegated.
so beautiful.
Yeah. And this is my favorite over here. You have to come see.
Man.
Oh, look at
Oh my gosh, you guys are works of art.
I know.
They're just works of art. Gosh. I don't know how people don't just, that's just it. People don't have nature therapy in their lives.
Right.
It's so sad to me.
Karen, I feel like, I mean, I'm the luckiest girl in the world.
Yeah.
That I get this. This is my job. What? I get to do this.
Yeah. Oh, what a gorgeous day.
So beautiful. This is wild grape.
Did you get any grapes?
No.
No.
Really? Let's see. Let's see. It's probably,
Man,
I probably missed it.
this is the time of year to harvest them.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I
Always-
see. I see some.
Yeah, it's usually late September.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have wild grapes. Yeah. Not quite ready yet,
Okay.
but you give these towards the end of September, and these will all be purple. And then you'll have them, and when they go even into like early, like if they go into mid-October, and the colder they get, the more sweet they get. Because
And what do
they're
you do with them?
sour. I eat them.
Yeah.
Like right now. It's like a sweet tart.
Mmm.
So they make great jam, jelly.
Do you
They're
just make
really
them with
good.
the seed inside? You
Uh-huh.
don't like take.
Yeah, because that grape seed is like so much. It's so much medicine.
Okay.
Have you ever seen grape seed extract?
Yeah.
There you go. There it is. It's wild. So with these grapes, that were a little early. So you let that go where it gets more of these cooler temperatures, and then the sugars start to condense in
Okay.
them.
Yes.
So they're never going to be like a grocery store grape.
But then if I leave them too long, the birds have eaten
Yes.
them all.
Yeah. So keep an eye on them
Mhm.
into where you can get them, and you can make some jams and jellies and
Do you
stuff.
believe
out of
this?
them.
This just grew. Like I didn't plant
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Wow.
the grape just went one year
Yeah.
and then went crazy.
Well, and wild grape's invasive. It's a cardiovascular support, but I love to eat the leaves. I
'Cause you
put
got
it
the
in
tannins.
teas. They're wonderful. They're wonderful. I love it. I just made wild grape cough syrups.
You did?
Yeah, at the apothecary.
Oh
Yep,
my
wild grape
gosh.
cough syrups.
Yeah. This is where it started. Look, and then it went crazy.
Oh, wow.
And
Yes.
I love that it just went
Did
all.
you bring your snips?
Yeah.
Cool. On our way back, let's cut some grapes and we'll add it to your cough syrup.
Okay.
We can cut some that are all purple.
Oh, look at that goldenrod.
Oh, that's perfect right now. That's when you want them, when they're perfect like that.
Yes. We'll get some of those.
Okay.
So where did you think was cherry?
Right here. You do.
Look at
We
that
have a wild
wasp
cherry
thing.
tree.
Be careful.
Oh.
No, but look,
Where
right up
is it?
there.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's that paper mache wasp, right?
Yeah, those are not nice.
Oh my gosh.
As long as we don't get, and it doesn't think we're a threat.
Yes.
Um,
So wait,
But-
so what is that?
this is cherry.
Like cherry?
It's wild cherry, which is a very specific medicine because it has what's called cardiac glycosides
Uh-huh.
and cyanogenic glycosides. So they're toxic and medicinal at the same time.
So will it grow cherries as we know?
I don't normally, but I don't see any on yours. It must be a male.
Oh, shoot.
So, but
I can use the leaves for.
you can use the leaves. They just have to be completely dry or completely fresh. Like you could eat a leaf right off the tree, but they don't really taste good. Or you can let them dry and then add them to a tea formula. When these types of plants start to wilt, the cyanogenic glycosides are super strong, and you can stop your heart.
Oh, God.
So a friend of mine just called from southern Indiana, and a branch fell into his sheep pen. The goats ate it, and it killed them. They died. So that's why most of your livestock know that it's poisonous, so they stay away from it. But in all my cough syrups, I make extracts out of it because it's an antitussive. So it's amazing for asthma and for whooping cough and all of those horrible, I can't stop coughing.
Wow. That's why
respiratory
like cherry bark,
infections.
like cherry, like,
Yes.
yeah, you hear about.
But the safe way to do it is to take some of your branches. Like for your family, you could take like a branch like this and prune it, right?
Yeah.
Chop it up really good and let it just sit and air dry. And then after 4 to 6 weeks, those cyanogenic glycosides and cyanogenic acids have turned into medicine and not a poison.
Can I do it now?
Yeah. We'll just get it chopped up and ready
Yep.
in case you need it.
Yep.
It never fails in the middle of winter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Someone has this terrible respiratory thing, and then it's middle of winter and they have cherry and we can't use it.
Yes. Exactly. I'm going to grab some of this while we're here because that looks amazing. Yeah.
How long have you guys been here?
Almost 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Brian and I are looking for land right now.
Okay.
We don't want a lot. I only want like 3 to 5 acres.
Yeah, that's what we
Don't
have.
want a
We have
lot.
about 4 here.
4. See, that's
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah.
I'm ready to open a school.
Nice.
I want to have herbalism, permaculture, but I don't want to be the person that teaches all the time.
Yep.
I want to bring different people in and make it an education center.
Yes.
For all different types. And I'll have the apothecary in the clinic.
Yep.
There. I have an osteopath who wants to be with me. And then I have a licensed naturopathic medical doctor.
Oh my gosh.
And then I know, so I'm just ready to have a place where we can teach classes all the time and then have my garden, everything in one spot.
Yes. Okay, Karen, tell us what we're doing.
We're making a cough syrup out of the gardens. So in here we have some wild grapes. We have motherwort that we're chopping up. Okay. And then we have horehound, which tastes awful. But it is outstanding for our respiratory health and all mucous membranes throughout the body. Because always remember, plants don't differentiate between tissues. They don't know how to do that like we do.
Okay. Look at that.
I know. And then something you could do, like when you're done and this has finished, you could add a hint of cayenne to give it that herbal stimulant, right? To really warm things up.
Okay.
If you have those nasty congested tissue states.
Okay. You put it in now?
You can, yeah, we can put some cayenne in. And you don't want it to be like, wow, that's super spicy. That's skullcap. Okay. All right, so we've got our herbs in here. And then we're going to do a mullein leaf, just one mullein leaf.
Okay.
Okay. And then do a hint of cayenne. I didn't even ask did you grow peppers?
Yeah, I did actually. I have them drying out there.
Okay, there's a little bit, just enough for its herbal action,
Okay.
really.
Bring in some heat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I always shake it to get the mother off the
Mother.
bottom.
We love the mother.
Off the bottom. And so, do you make a lot of oxymils?
No, I actually have never.
Oh, geez, it's my favorite form of medicine.
Okay.
Tinctures are limiting. They're not my favorite
Okay.
because not all plants, it depends on the plant. You get so much more. Tinctures aren't nutritious, I should say.
Oh, okay.
Oxymils give you medicine and nutrition
Okay.
at the same time. Like really coat that really well because the acetic acid pulls minerals,
Okay.
essential oils, and vitamins, right, from the plants. Alcohol is going to pull things like terpenes, fats, essential oils, alkaloids, but you're not getting any minerals whatsoever. So, but with this, you get so much more. Okay, so let's get that going. Like, you need to know how to use yours. So you just want to blend it really, really well where you're pureeing it up really good. And then let it sit 2 to 4 weeks, right? Then you're going to strain it, and that's when you add your honey.
Okay.
Here we go.
So excited.
That simple. All right, so now we just need a jar for this.
Okay.
Okay, see the foam?
Yeah.
Those are saponins.
Okay.
So whenever you get the foamy part of a plant, those are saponins, and that's like a detergent for your tissues. Okay, so it's very cleansing.
Look at that.
So fun. Look at that grape.
This was wild grape.
Motherwort, mullein, and horehound with cayenne. Okay, so we want
And then apple cider vinegar.
apple cider vinegar. Let that set 2 to 4 weeks, just on a countertop. Don't ever put it in a fridge.
Yeah.
After that, strain the plant matter out, and then you add equal parts honey. And then you have a medicinal oxymel that can be used as a cough syrup. And it's going to be strong, so people can either take it by like tablespoons, but the best way to do it is to put like 2 tablespoons into hot water and drink it like a tea.
2 tablespoons of the mix with water.
Yeah, like a hot water, and then just drink it that way. It's fabulous. Okay, so acid reflux GERD blend. So we have some plantain leaves. I'm gonna throw those in there. Calendula. They have healing resins on them that are absolutely so healing for all things wound tissue repair. Those in there. Okra. Slime demulcent medicine. Slime up tissues. Slimy, slimy. Velvet leaf. Slimy tissues. It's like a wild
okra
marshmallow.
leaves?
Not yet. Those are your velvet leaf.
Oh, velvet leaf.
And then
okay.
here are okra leaves. So now we'll put some okra leaves in there. Just kind of cut those up.
You had calendula first. Okay.
Calendula and plantain.
And plantain.
Okay. Slime everything up.
So calendula, okra, as well as okra leaves, velvet leaf, plantain.
Yes, and then do you have peaches?
I have frozen.
any? Oh, cool. We just need a few because
Okay.
they'll blend.
Okay. Yep.
Remember that peaches pull heat from tissues. Peach leaves too. Peaches, peach leaves. It's an old folk medicine to help. They're cooling for inflammation. Look how pretty that is.
Oh, it really is pretty.
Oh, it smells good. Yes, you need to start making some of this with your crab apples.
I know, because I only made it with my apple scrap. And so, yeah, so here we go if we need it more.
Oh, love it. I know. I taught a vinegar class
Yeah.
2 years ago at a conference on how to make vinegar out of pine needles. It was so fun. We did pine needles and ginger and citrus.
Oh my gosh.
It was awesome.
Wow.
So cool. It's really fast to make this stuff, right?
Crazy.
Like you could spend one whole day
Yep.
just going out, cutting your plants like this, turn on your Michael Bublé,
Yep.
and just be like, I'm making medicine today, and you could make like 10 different formulas.
Love it.
Like it's just that simple.
And this is for acid reflux.
All right, here you go again.
Yeah,
We're
jar.
gonna let this sit 2 to 4 weeks. You're gonna strain it, and it's gonna be slimy.
Okay.
You're gonna have that plant slime.
Bird slime. Okay, 2 to 4 weeks, and
2 to
then
4 weeks, strain it, add your honey. Strain and add your honey.
okay, and then how do you take it?
A tablespoonful before and after you support healthy acid balance. And all those plants that are in there are super wound healing. So they're amazing. Medicated facial toner mist for the girls. So we have Feverfew for its salicylates and its anti-inflammatory properties. Calendula for its healing resins that are wound healing and antiseptic and antifungal. And then we have Wormwood for its antimicrobial properties. And we have Plantain. Cut this off. And we're gonna do a blend of vodka and glycerin to make it slippery. It'll give it a great consistency.
Don't know if this
And then
sound.
you can use this as a facial treatment. Like after you wash your face or you cleanse, you can just use it on cotton or like a skin mist and put it on your skin.
Okay, so you said anti and then healing. Tell me again some of those things.
Antimicrobial,
Yep.
antifungal, and wound healing.
All right, so this is the Girls Skincare Facial Toner Mist with Feverfew, Plantain, Calendula, Wormwood. What are we doing?
Now, we're gonna make the anti-anxiety blend.
Okay.
So we have skullcap, scutellaria, catnip, lavender, helps to lower cortisol, promotes relaxation.
Okay, wait, skull cap.
Yep, skullcap, lavender, catnip, and then you're gonna put some of your motherwort in there. This is also would be great for like menstrual cramping, like anything like that, because it's so relaxing. Be really cool for your mom to try it, see if it helps with soothing some of her back pain from a nervous system standpoint.
Okay. So menstrual cramping, anti-anxiety, calming.
Yep.
You had some sort of tincture that was like for like if you're sad or almost like heartbroken.
Was it
Oh,
Tulsi?
well, rose leaves were in it. It was a
Awkward.
tea. It was a tea of some sort.
okay.
Yeah.
What is that about? Like how can something affect like
It's a mood elevator. They're
okay, is
mood
that
elevators.
how does that even work?
Chemistry in your brain, dopamine.
Wow.
Isn't it cool? Do you use mimosa tree?
No,
Yeah, mimosa. It's wonderful.
I've had mimosas.
Yeah, mimosa trees have a chemistry, and we give them when someone comes in and they're dealing with grief. I'll pair it with rose and hawthorn and cinnamon, and it just has a natural chemistry. If someone isn't on any type of pharmaceuticals, you can pair it with St. John's wort too,
Okay.
because it has a natural mood elevator. So does lemon balm. It's all chemistry in the plants that work with your neurotransmitters. So it helps you get through really tough times.
Okay, so we're gonna mix this with vodka or with
Brandy.
Oh, brandy. This is going in with brandy. Okay. And then this is gonna sit in here for 2 to 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I would do 4 to 6.
Yeah.
So this has a lot of minerals in it.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna use a little bit of your apple cider vinegar.
Mhm.
We're doing what I call the Folk method to multifractional.
Okay.
Real multifractional takes lab equipment, time, all kinds of things. But this is a Folk method. to
Yep.
it.
That's
So-
basically what I do all the time, right? I mean, that's-
Absolutely.
yeah.
So we just have a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there,
Okay.
just to be able to help pull some of the minerals out.
Okay. You like brandy, the taste of brandy, so much better than, yeah.
So much better than vodka tea. I use more vodka for topical
Okay.
tinctures, topical blends.
So this will be a tincture.
This will be a tincture for anxiety, restlessness, sleep, and then we're gonna add some glycerin to it to get all the fat soluble.
Okay.
What is glycerin?
Glycerin is a byproduct from, this one is a byproduct of plants, like fats that come off of fruits and vegetables. There is an animal glycerin, but I don't ever use that one.
Okay.
See how this is just this is a lifelong learning
It
process.
really is, like you'll never stop.
No.
Okay, that is a tincture. Isn't that beautiful?
It smells so good. Is it
Can you
mint?
smell it?
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Like it feels like you could just drink that right now.
No, there's no mint in it. We're smelling the catnip.
Yes.
Wow.
So let's say it is skullcap, lavender, catnip, and motherwort.
Yep. Skullcap, lavender, catnip, and motherwort. It's gonna be amazing. I know. So good.
Wow.
Look at all that color.
I mean,
That's
that is
chlorophyll.
beautiful.
Like, but if people start with one thing that like they really struggle with in their family, and they just make this recipe, just like with any dinner recipe, right? You make it over and over and over again, and you become very proficient in it.
Yes, absolutely. That's why it's like this is just normal to me because this is my everyday.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of these need to dry for blends. So we've got fennel.
Okay, so we'll put rubber bands around them, and then how do you
Tulsi.
label these? I know you know them, but I don't. Like, do you put like a little tag on them?
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, cause
So I'll maybe I'll do like, let me do it on tape, and then I can put it around the base.
that's your fennel, right?
This is so fascinating.
It's Tulsi, lavender,
Okay, what do we got?
Phytons.
Phytons.
I cut the big stem off because you don't need that.
Okay.
So that way, everything that you would use in like a tea blend is already cut. Like it saves you processing time. Just Motherwort. You need to just let these lay out and dry.
Okay. Yep, I'll put them on my little screen.
Yep, because then they'll just turn into really pretty blends that you can mix with all your stuff and make fun tea blends out of. This feverfew I left out to dry so that Bronte can make a mask out of it.
Okay.
Like the dried herbs, and then mix it with a clay.
And what was this?
That's mulberry.
So I'll probably when I get all this dry, I'll be like, okay,
What did I do with it?
what do I do? How do I mix? What do I mix this in?
Just all of these right here are literally for tea.
Yeah. But then just like what goes good with, you know.
That's where you just taste, right? So mulberry leaves doesn't have a flavor.
Okay.
Blackberry leaves, they don't have a flavor.
Okay.
So you're literally just gonna take these nutritive herbs that don't have any essential oils in them and mix them with plants that do.
Okay.
So these are just your nutritives that don't really have anything going on as far as flavor wise.
Blackberry.
Yep.
And this was.
That's your crab apple. Isn't it pretty?
Oh, it's so pretty.
And then make tea out of that bark for your husband.
Okay.
And it's not gonna taste like much. So add fun stuff to it. You know? Add some like ginger or some spices. Like take the apple bark tea and make like something polished, you know?
Yes. And what is that?
This is your oak bark. And we forgot to. Okay, so we have a little bit of dock seeds. Dock seeds she can mill, right? So you can mill these in with your einkorn or your emmer. So take your seeds with these and run them through your mill together. They're too little to do by themselves. Okay? For all baking. Super high in minerals and trace minerals, so nutritious. So you have cherry bark that is going to sit and dry out so that the cytogenic glycosides can start to deplete so that they're safe to make cherry bark tea out of, okay, for a cough. Oak bark, which you will need to add Everclear or moonshine to, and then that me that oak bark you can use if anybody has poison ivy, an ear infection, all these. It's very, very rich in tannins. It will tighten and take moisture out of anything where there's too much moisture. And it's very, very strong antimicrobial. It's fabulous. So over here, this is the Gerdsheim acid reflux blend, which will do 2 tablespoons, or a tablespoon before you eat and a tablespoon after you eat. And then this is for the girls. It's going to be their skin healing astringent facial toner.
Look at the color of that.
I know.
I mean, that is the most beautiful green chlorophyll.
Yes. And then a relaxing, peaceful tincture blend for sleep or relaxation or anxiety. Okay, so we've got that. And then we have, what did we do here? Mullein, oh, the cough syrup. So it has wild grape with some mullein and horehound in there. And that's going to be strained off and turned into an oxymil. So all this medicine today, some wild cherry leaves, it's just all this medicine just out of the gardens, not to mention everything that we hung up.
Oh yeah, I gotta show that.
Yes,
That's
so
incredible.
lots of other herbs that are just going to dry. And then all these herbs that are drying, she can use as her tea blends. But look at all that.
Look at
Isn't
this!
that beautiful?
Unbelievable.
Yes.
So this is all drying for tea.
I'm drying for tea, absolutely.
Oh,
Water extract tea, spice blends, to put them in spices, you know, anything you would use dried herbs for.
yes.
It's
Look at
going to
this.
be amazing.
Unreal. So
All-
pretty.
An afternoon in the gardens. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, and then we have the edible flowers that we're drying.
Well, this is the way that every kitchen should look. Every kitchen should look like this.
Absolutely.
Food from the gardens, medicine from the gardens, living as close to nature. This is what living as close to nature as possible looks like with this right here.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So it has been about 5 hours.
It always
and
is.
we did, but in 5 hours, look at all
Yeah.
the stuff that we did, and it's right outside my door. To be able to just bring in all of this amazing plant material and
To learn how to use your land.
yes,
That's what it is. Learn how to grow it, how to use, you got that down, and then learning how to use it.
love it.
It's awesome.
Thank
And
you,
then
Karen.
next year, it'd be cool to see who you're teaching.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Who knows? You might be out here. Thank you for following with us, and we'll be back soon.
So fun.